Hello students, welcome to class 8 maths. Let's see exercise 6.1 continuation. Graphical representation of the frequency distribution for ungrouped data. In the previous class, we have studied some graphical representation of ungrouped data such as line graph, bar graph and pictograph. Now we are going to represent the given ungrouped data in the circular form, that is pie diagram or pie chart. So a pie chart is a circular graph shows the total value with its component, and the circle is divided into sectors and the area of the sector is proportional to the given information. Therefore, the area of the circle is represent the total value and different sectors of the circle represent the different components. In pie chart, the data are mostly expressed in percentage. Each component is expressed as percentage of the total value. Therefore, the total angle of 360 at the center of the circle is divided into different sectors according to the value of the components. Therefore, the central angle of a component is equal to value of the component by total value into 360. If the value of the component are expressed in percentage, in such cases, the central angle of a component is equal to percentage value of the component by 100 into 360. And use pie chart. Pie chart are widely used by the business and the media people. And then with the help of pie charts, one can show how the expenditure of the government or industries is distributed over different heads. Research people use these type of charts to show their results. Now move on to the exercise. A paint company asked a group of students about the favorite colors and made a pie chart of their finding. Use the information to answer the following questions. What percentage of the students liked red color? How many students liked green color? What fraction of the students liked blue? How many students did not like red color? How many students liked pink or blue? How many students were asked about the favorite colors? So, they given the pie chart. If you see here, they given in the percentage. Red is 20%, and then blue is 25%. Green 15%, but yellow they instead of percentage they given the total number of the students liked, that is 50 students, and pink is 30%. So using the information, first find out what is the percentage of the students liked yellow color. Therefore you know total percentage is equal to 100%. The number of students liked the yellow color is 50 they given. Therefore 100 minus, if you add all the given percentage and subtract, you will get the percentage of students who like yellow color. Therefore 30 plus 20 plus 25 plus 15%, that is 100 minus 90 is equal to 10%. Therefore 10% of students liked yellow color. Now you have, using this information, you can able to find out the total number of the students. Therefore, total number of students is equal to percentage of total number of students is equal to 50. So 10% of total students is equal to 50 means percentage symbol means by 100 into total students is equal to 50. Therefore, total students is equal to 50 into, if you take 10 by 100 to the right hand side, 100 by 10. So, total number of the students is 500 students. So, as all the components are represented by the percentage except the yellow color, so you have to first convert percentage of the students who like the yellow color, as they given 50 students. Therefore, total percentage is equal to 100 means 50 students is equal to 100 minus the total number of the percentage, that is 100 minus 90 is equal to 10%. So 10% of the students like the yellow color means, using this we can able to find out the total number of the students. Therefore, total number of the students is equal to 10% of total students is equal to 50. It means by 100, therefore 10 divided by 100 into total students is equal to 50. So if you take 10 by 100 to your right hand side, 100 by 10, then so your answer is 500 student. Total number of the students is equal to 500. So your first question, what percentage of the students like the red color? So if you see the pie chart inside, they given red color is 20%. Therefore, 20% of the students liked the red color. How many students like the green color? Here in the green color, they represent in the percentage, that is 15% of the students like the green color. But your question is, how many students like the green color? So you have to convert that 15% of the students into the number of the students. That is 15% of total students, which is equal to 15 by 100 into 500. So 0, 0. If you cancel, you can get 5 5s are 25, carry 2, 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 2 is 7. So 75 students liked green color. So if they given the question in the percentage and ask you to convert into the number of students liked, so percentage of total students. So 15% symbol means by 100. 15 by 100 into 500 is equal to 75. Next question, what fraction of the students liked blue? So if you see the blue color, 25% of the students like blue color. But your question is, you have to write it in the fraction. Therefore, 25% students liked blue. Percentage means you will represent this one as 25 by 100. So in fraction you can simplify. 25 ones are 25 fours are. Therefore 1 by 4. How many students did not like red color? Here they given the percentage of the students who liked the red color as 20%. So using this you can find out the percentage of the students who did not like the red color. So percentage of students liked red color is equal to 20%. So percentage of students did not like the red color is equal to So total percentage is 100. 100 minus 20 is equal to 80% of the students did not like red color. But your question is, how many students? Here percentage of the students who did not like the red color is 80. Your question is, how many students did not like red color? So 80% of 500, which is equal to 80 by 100 into 500. So if you cancel, the total number of the students who did not like red color is 400 students. Next one, how many students liked pink or blue? So we will find out the students who liked the pink color first. Students liked pink color. So if you see the pie chart, students like the pink color is 30%. Therefore, number of students liked means 30% of total students, which is equal to 30 by 100 into 500. If you cancel, 150 students like the pink color. Same way, find out the students who like the blue color. So students liked blue color. So if you see the pie chart, the students like the blue color is 25%. Convert this percentage to number of students. Therefore 25% of total students, which is equal to 25 by 100 into 500, which is equal to 125. Therefore total students who liked pink or blue. Students liked pink or blue. Pink is 150 and blue is 125, which is equal to 275. So how many students were asked about the favorite color? Total number of students is equal to 500. Therefore 500 students were asked about their favorite colors. So let's move to the sum. A survey gives the following information of food items preferred by people. Draw a pie chart. Items: number of people, vegetables 160, meat 90, salad 80, fruits 50, sprout 30, bread 40. So first you have to find the total number of people. So total number of people is equal to 160 plus 90 plus 80 plus 50 plus 30 plus 40 is equal to 450. Next you have to convert the number of people prefer food items into component part of 360. So therefore the central angle of component is equal to value of the component by total value into 360. So value of the component, that is 160 by total value is 450 into 360. So you can cancel 0, 0. Then in 9 table, 9 5s are 9 4s are. Again in 5 table, 5 1s are, 5 3s are, carry 1, 5 2s are. Therefore 32 into 4. Therefore 32 into 4 is 128 degree. Next one is value by total value into 360. So you know 360 by 450 is 4 times 5. Then in 5 table, 5 1s are, 5 18s are, which is equal to 18 into 4, 72 degree. And then 80 by 450 into 360. So again 360 4 times, 450 5. Then in 5 table, 5 ones are 5, 16s are. 16 into 4, 64 degree. And then 50 by 450 into 360, which is equal to 4 by 5, and 5 table 10 times. So 10 into 4 is equal to 40. And then 30 by 450 into 360, again 5 and 4. Then in 5 table 6 times, 6 into 4 is equal to 24 degree. And then 40 by 450 into 360. So 4 times 5, and in 5 table 8. Therefore 8 4s are 32. Step 4, construction of the pie chart. Calculate the central angle for each component using the above formula and tabulate it. So using the above formula, central angle is equal to value by total value into 360. So value they given is 160 divided by total value is 450 into 360. The values of the each components are 125, 128 degree, 72 degree, 64, 40, 24, 32 degree. Now draw the circle of convenient radius and mark one horizontal radius in it. Draw radius marking central angle of first component with horizontal radius. This sector represents the first component. So your first angle is 128. Mark 128. And from this radius, draw the next radius with the central angle of the second component. So the second component is 72. And then from this radius, draw next radius with the central angle of the third component. Third component is 64. Then from this radius, draw the fourth component. Fourth component is 40. Next 26. And last component is 32. So for identification of each sector shade with different colors or with a different design and label each sector. So first one is 120 degrees vegetable, next meat, next salad, fruit, sprout and bread. So again I am repeating. First calculate the central angle for each component using the above formula and tablet earth. Then draw the circle of convenient radius and mark horizontal radius in it. Draw radius making central angle of first component with horizontal radius. The sector represents the first component. From this radius, draw the next radius with central angle of the second component and so on until the completion of all component. For identification of each sector, shade with different colors or with different design and label each sector. Next question. Do the sum as homework. We'll move to the next question. Monthly expenditure of Kumaran's family is given below. Draw a suitable pie chart. And also they ask some question. Find the amount spent for education if Kumaran spent rupees 6,000 for rent. And what is the total salary of Kumaran? How much did he spend more for food than education? So first calculate the central angle 50 by, as they given the percentage, therefore 50 by 100 into 360. In 50 table 50 ones are, 50 twos are, and in 2 table 2 ones are, 2 eights are, then 0. So 180 degree. And here in 20 table 20 ones are, 20 fives are, and in 5 table 5 sevens are, 5 twos are, that is 72 degree. And in 5 table 5 threes are, 5 20s are, then 0 and 0 cancel, 2 table 2 ones are, 2 eights are, then 18 into 3 is 54 degree. Then in 5 table 5 ones are, 5 20s are, 0 and 0 cancel, then in 2 table 2 ones are, 2 eights are, 18, and then 0 0, then the 0 and 0, therefore 36 degree. So first you have to calculate the central angle for each component. Then draw a circle of convenient radius. Draw a circle of convenient radius and mark one horizontal radius on it. And then draw radius making central angle of first component with horizontal radius. So the first component is 180 degree. And then from the radius, draw next radius with central angle of the second component. Second component is 72. Then draw next radius 54. Then 18. Last one is 36. Therefore 72, 54, 18, 36, and give the different design to identify the each sector. I labeled each sector. First one is food, next one is education, then rent, transport, with miscellaneous. Below 3 questions as your homework. Fill in the blanks. Data has already been collected by some other person is called dash data. It's already been collected by some other person is secondary data. The upper limit of class interval. So if you see here, the class interval they given 25 to 35. Therefore, the first value is the lower limit and the second value is the upper limit. Therefore, the upper limit is 35. And the range of the data. So, the range of the data, how you will find out? Range is equal to the difference between the highest value minus lowest value. So, here the highest value is 200. So, range is equal to highest value minus lowest value. Highest value in the given data is 200. Therefore, 200 minus lowest value is 3, which is equal to 197. If a class size is 10 and the range is 80, then the number of classes are dash. So, class size is 10, they given, range is equal to 80. Therefore, number of classes. Therefore, class interval is equal to range by class size. Range is equal to 80 by class size is 10. So, the number of classes are 8. Pie chart is a dash graph. Pie chart is a circular graph. Then say true or false. Your first question, inclusive series is a continuous series. False, because inclusive series is a discontinuous series. Comparison of part of a whole may be done by a pie chart. So, pie chart is represented by comparison of parts of a whole. So, it is true. Media and business people use pie charts. True. A pie diagram is a circle broken down into component sector. True.